living sacrifice, and I find more when the King is my reward, and I offer up my life as a living sacrifice, and I find more when the King is my reward, and I offer up my life as a living sacrifice, and I find more when the King is my reward. I find more when the King is my reward. I find more when the King is my reward. It's your harvest, every increase is all yours. Your kingdom come and we'll seek you first. We'll sow the seed and watch you work, 'cause it's your harvest. Oh, God, it's your harvest. Oh, and it's all yours, it's all yours, it's all yours. God, it's all yours, it's all yours, it's all yours. And it's all yours, it's all yours, it's all yours. God, it's all yours, it's all yours, it's all yours.
We're so grateful to be with you all today. We call ourselves SoulSound, and we're a community of worship leaders and singers and artists that come together to write music and really press into what God is speaking to us. And what we found from writing together, collaborating together, so much of our growth as disciples of Jesus comes when we write songs together and write our prayers down and press into his word and listen to his voice. And so that's why we started this, and it's been really cool to see all that God has done through it, and we're excited to see where he takes us. That song that we just sang, The Harvest, really is the heartbeat of all that we want to do with SoulSound, that we would offer up our lives as a living sacrifice, and ultimately when the King is our reward, we will find more than we can ever imagine. Yeah. It's his glory and it's his harvest, and we just want to get on board with that, and we've seen manifold riches of his mercy and grace through it all. And so we're thrilled, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of this time together. We're going to be playing some songs and sharing the heart behind them before we sing them, and we hope you enjoy today.
So this next song that we want to bring to you guys is one that we wrote. It's called All I Need. Whatever we write, we always like to start with scripture, and then we go from there, because we believe that our inspiration and all our power and anything that we can do is divinely brought by the Lord. And so this came from Proverbs 3:5-6, really. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, know him, and he'll make your path straight. So that's where this next song came from. It's called All I Need, and it really makes you ask the question, is Jesus all you need? Is the gospel all you need? Is he the center of your attention and your life? So this is called All I Need.
When it's all said and done, do I find my identity in you? Will I stand on the truth? Open my hands and my heart to have faith in who you are, to believe in your plans. You tell me to trust, don't lean on what I think I need. So when it hurts, I'll lean into your word, 'cause you are all I need. You're my strength when I am if I lose all I have, will I find that your love will be enough? Give me faith to believe. Oh, and open my ears and my eyes to the light of who you are in the darkest of nights. You are all I need. You're my strength when I am weak, and when the fire burns me up, you will find me in your love. You never leave. So God, help me believe that you are all I need. You are all I need. And I'll seek you first and hold tightly to your word. God, help me seek you first and hold tightly to your word. I want to seek you first. Hold tightly to your word. You tell me to trust, don't lean on what I think I need. So when it hurts, I'll lean into your word. 'Cause you are all I need. You're my strength when I am weak, and when the fire burns me up, you will find me in your love. You never leave. So God, help me believe that you are all I need. Oh God, you are all I need.
So John 11, verse 4 says, when Jesus heard it, he said, "This sickness will not end in death, but is for the glory of God, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it." This next song that we're going to sing for y'all is one that I wrote with Mallory Peck. She's here with us today, and she's a part of this community of worship leaders and songwriters. And this is a song that was really inspired by that verse. And we have a full-length explanation about where the song came from, where the inspiration came from on our YouTube channel and our Instagram channel. But right now, Mallory, if you don't mind, just kind of telling a little bit about where it came from and just the kind of the struggle that you went through that God really ultimately redeemed to bring this song, this testimony to life.
Yes. So we found out when I was about 19 weeks pregnant that my son had a heart disease. And I was so devastated, like absolutely devastated. And whenever we got home, I was just praying because I knew God would give me an answer. He always gives me answers when I call on him. So I was like, you're going to have to give me something, and I don't need it in a week. I need it now. And so that night I was listening to sermons, and God had given me that verse that this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God, that the Son of God might be glorified through it. And from that moment, I had a supernatural peace. Supernatural peace. People were asking me, how are you doing this? How are you walking out this pregnancy and being totally fine? And I said, it is God, totally God, because I could not do it without him. And so he was born, and the doctors were saying that he's going to come back with all this stuff. He's going to be on dialysis. He's going to have an open chest when he comes back. so many things. That's just a little inkling of what they told me. And he came back with a closed chest. Everything that they had said that was going to be against him didn't even exist.
Wow.
And we had doctors from all over the hospital coming and looking at him. And I had one doctor tell me, this doesn't happen.
Amazing.
And I said, what? He said, this does not happen. This baby was 3 pounds. His heart was the size of a strawberry. And this doesn't happen. And I said, yes, it does. And he just defied all odds. And he came home from the hospital earlier than they expected him to.
So amazing.
And like I said, there was so many more things that God did. I literally went to the hospital expecting God to do something because that's how close he was.
Yeah.
He was so close. And when you can go expecting God to do something, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It is so amazing. And so, this song is literally something that God wrote. I mean, that's all I can say. This song came from heaven. And it's not just for my son. It's for everybody that's going through something that is devastating. That he can turn it around.
So good.
And you don't have to wait.
Amazing.
So he is amazing. He's amazing.
You spoke the end before the beginning. Jesus, all that's in between is in your
This next song we want to bring you guys is a song called Pursue. And this is a special song because it came from a really honest place. We were all leading a student camp a few weeks ago, and the Lord just laid on our heart. We've been using songs as tools of discipleship. It's part of the ministry we're sort of doing and teaching. And specifically, it was really cool. There was a theme of this weekend called Pursue. And so me and Jared and Brandon here got together a few days before this camp and just started praying and asking God what he would have for these students specifically. And he brought some scriptures to mind as we're just worshiping. And one of them was Matthew 6:33. It says, "Seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all of these things will be added to you." And in the context of this scripture, I think it's beautiful that when we seek God, we don't have to take care of ourselves. He takes care of us and provides everything that we need. And so the bridge of this song is, all we need is more of you, God. And we introduced this song. It was a cool, special moment to share with these students. But more than anything, it's just such a cool example of how when we pursue the living God, when we seek his scripture in spirit and truth, we ask for his kingdom to come. He gives us things like these songs that we get to hold on to and just remember how God worked and how he moved. And so I want to share that with you now.
We set aside our restless minds to fix our eyes on your divine. The touch of heaven meets us here as we let our hearts draw near. There's nothing more we need to bring. You're mending every broken thing. An honest heart is all you need, so I lay it at your feet. So we pursue your heart. We're seeking first your kingdom, Spirit, in spirit and in truth. We worship you for who you are. You set every heart on fire. When we come with this desire to fix our eyes on Christ the King, it's your presence that we see. We pursue your heart. We're seeking first your kingdom, in spirit and in truth. We worship you for who you are. Oh, we pursue you, God. Oh, we pursue your heart. We're seeking first your kingdom, in spirit and in truth. We worship you for who you are. And all we need is more of you, Lord. Less of me and less of me and more of you, Lord. Oh, we want more, and all we need is more of you, Lord. Oh, less of me and less We're seeking first your kingdom. In spirit and in truth, we worship you for who you are. We pursue your heart. We're seeking first your kingdom. In spirit and in truth, we worship you for who you are. All we want is more, God. And all we need is more of you, Lord. And less of me and more of you, Lord. And all we need is more of you, Lord. Less of me and more of you, Lord. And all we need is more of you, Lord.
Just tell him that.